Perched high atop a windswept bluff along Oregon's central coast stands a lonely white lighthouse. It's believed to be the oldest structure in Newport.
It's a house with a little light tower in the roof. I mean, it's the only wooden lighthouse in the state.
But it's not the lighthouse's modest beauty that has attracted such attention over the last 150 years. Instead, some say its ghostly reputation saved this piece of history from the wrecking ball.
People literally formed a human chain around it to stop them.
The Yaquina Bay Lighthouse was built in 1871, only to be decommissioned 3 years later. It fell into disrepair and was almost forgotten. That is, until a magazine writer gave it new life in 1889.
The story is called The Haunted Light at Newport by the Sea by Lishan M. Miller.
The short story, published in Pacific Monthly magazine, told a mysterious tale about the lighthouse.
Situated at Yaquina on the coast of Oregon is an old deserted lighthouse.
The article was portrayed as fiction.
Its weather-beaten walls are wrapped in mystery.
Although no one really knows
Of an afternoon when the fog comes drifting in from the sea,
where author Lishan Miller got her inspiration.
it is the loneliest place in the world.
It tells about a young girl named Muriel Trevenard, left at a boarding house by her seafaring father. One day, Muriel and a group of kids went to explore the abandoned lighthouse on the hill, where they found a secret door inside.
And looked around and they found this weird thing in a linen closet in the upstairs. The wainscoting had been removed and there was a hole that went straight down into the bluff, way down, and they threw lighted bits of paper down it, but they couldn't see the bottom and they couldn't figure out whether it even had a bottom. It was just a pit. And so then a fog came in and they all got all creeped out and decided to go. So they left.
But Muriel left her handkerchief in the lighthouse and went back alone to retrieve it. Her friends heard screams and ran after her. When they got to the linen closet, the hole in the wall of the lighthouse was mysteriously covered.
There was no evidence of Muriel Trevenard, but a, quote, pool of warm red blood.
The story ends with no answers about what happened to the young girl.
So it's a wonderful story. It's really well built.
And people loved it. The ghost story took on a life of its own, garnering the lighthouse an infamous reputation. In the 1940s, the structure was scheduled for demolition. A group of residents formed the Lincoln County Historical Society in an effort to save it.
Of course, part of the reason they wanted to save it was because it had gotten so much attention from this ghost story that was apparently fiction.
The group raised money, and with the help of a wealthy industrialist, the lighthouse was spared from demolition. It went on to become a county museum for a time and was ultimately restored as a working lighthouse. Today, it's listed in the National Register of Historic Places.
Yes, the lore is that Muriel haunts the lighthouse.
And yes, the ghost stories live on.
People still ask to see the bloodstains upstairs.
People have reported seeing a ghostly figure of a young girl in the windows and claim to hear screams at night.
I mean, there are people out there who still think that it's a true story.
Fiction or not, this literary ghost is credited with helping to preserve history.
As time went by, the story was forgotten by all but those who joined in that weary search for the missing girl. But to this day it is said the blood stains are dark upon the floor in that upper chamber, and one there was who carried the little handkerchief next his heart till the hour of his own tragic death. The end. It's so good.